big ass ears out of the space, bruh. I could have made them smaller. I had the time, but I didn't because of floppies. You wish it were me. You really do. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna pop out the chat so I can read it better. Stop being so small. I guess the real question is, do bunnies have better eyesight because they eat carrots? How good is a rabbit's eyesight? How good is it? Just being chill. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here. I didn't feel like playing a game which seemed like too much work. I didn't feel like doing a lot of work. I just wanted to sit here and talk and be around. I'm great at holding one-sided conversations. I'm great at it. I'm also adorable. You know, I've been thinking. I know. It doesn't sound like me. I should get a new background. You know, like, space is nice. It's very orange-ish. I think it should be blue. I think I should get a blue background. Or not purple, because then it'll blend in with my hair, but maybe a blue or a nice pink. One of those aesthetic backgrounds. Happy Holy Saturday. That's silly. The Saturday is nothing. You have Good Friday, then it's Saturday in the middle, then it's Easter, and then, depending on the country, you might get Easter Monday off. That's April Fool's Day, though. What happens on Easter Monday in the Bible? Because on Sunday he comes back, right? I thought that was what happened. Friday, there's hammering some nails. Saturday, homeboy's still dead. Sunday, he's back, right? I think. I mean, nobody knows for sure because it's not real, but like, you know, I was just hoping that there would be some like Christians in chat who could tell me. I didn't pay attention in church because it was boring. It was so boring. Jesus' followers make a stop at Burger King. I mean, I don't think his followers were there when he got hammered to the cross. They stuck him on there, and he died. Apparently it took a while. Like 3 hours. At least I think that's how long that movie was. Pascal Tradum starts on Thursday. Okay, so he washed the dude's feet on Thursday. And then the next day he died. Sad way to go out. I don't think I'd want the last big thing I did to be washing a guy's feet. He was killed and then 3 days later. Yeah, okay. I mean, that makes sense to me. Ever versus on Monday, what do I have planned for that? Nothing. I'm just gonna live my life. I mean, who can say what'll happen? I have a Spanish teacher who celebrates Semana Santa. Is that Spanish for Easter? Is that what it means? Oh, it's Holy Week. Wait, so, okay, Semana, that's week, right? Santa, that means holy? Oh, the Santa Claus etymology. Oh, I know so much now. Yay. It's a week of Easter, okay. Rose from the dead next to the tomb 3 days later, yeah. Just for real, ostentatious, getting a whole tomb to himself. It was like a cave, right? They put him in a cave with a fucking rock over the door, like, bit much. Jesus gave them 3 nails and then said, "Is there anywhere you can put me up for the weekend?" No, he gave them 3 nails and they turned it into 12 nails and 15 planks of wood. It's just a day of eggs and bunnies. Yeah, I'm forever gonna be confused where we got the eggs and the bunnies from. I don't know where that came from. But hey, if there was ever a chance of Easter being rebranded as like a secular holiday, it would be through that. Gaining subscribers quicker nowadays. You keeping an eye on my stats, man? I'm sad that we can't do like live counts of subscriptions anymore because they removed like that feature. Because like we used to be able to do live streams of like who would reach whatever thing first, over milestone first. We can't do that anymore. But anyway, I guess I am gaining subscribers more quickly because I've been putting out like higher quality business. I got the business and it's more high quality. You know? I continue that Eldritch Maid series like hell. I'm gonna be so fucking popular. Used to think they cut his body up and only put his torso in the tomb. Why would you think that? I feel like that would take a long time. Symbol of new life. Why do you sound like you hate everything? Is that just a Canadian accent? No, I mean, the I hate everything guy is British, so I don't sound like him at all. What are you talking about? That's not real. England isn't real. He made that up. Spain has famous Easter celebrations. They're named after a land of rabbits and Phoenicians. Maybe it came from something in Spain, of course. I'm a big fan of Spain. Love these Spanish crackers. They're called crits. They come in a jar. Big fan of those. Very good. Very salty. Played Yume Nikki. I've played Yume Nikki. It's very boring. I know it's like supposed to be atmospheric, but it's very boring. You've attracted the JP crowd with your booth account. I'm absolutely certain not a single Japanese person has ever watched any of my content ever. Not even the ones with like Japanese words in the title. They don't give a shit about a Western girl talking about yanderes. What does Canada have for Easter chocolate? The same as they do in other places. Just kind of mid-chocolate shaped like eggs and bunnies. You know, everybody says that, what are they, Cadbury cream eggs? They say they're gross. I used to be like a huge fan of them. I stole one from a Shoppers Drug Mart once as a child. I didn't pay for it. And that's why Jesus will never accept me. I stole some Easter candy, so I will never be allowed into the kingdom of heaven. I had to become a heathen. Just for the bit. Know about bunyips? Do you speak an Aboriginal Australian language? No, not at all. I didn't even write that script. I think that was Max, wasn't it? I think. Because, like, she meant, like, not like the classic bunyip that looks like a weird fucking monster. It was like whatever anime girl interpretation of it was. Yeah, Vampire Mistress. See, I was kind of interested in that series too, but I can't continue it without Playlist writing the rest of it, and they're uninterested, and, like, I don't know anything about Vampire the Masquerade. Thought they would have maple flavor? Okay. I have to tell you something honest about myself at the risk of sounding like a stereotype. The other day, I was in a Walmart, and Walmart is like the place that has the most Oreo flavors. I was like trying to resist myself from buying the cinnamon bun Oreos because those are my favorite kind. They're the best kind. And then on this shelf I spotted they had fucking maple flavored Oreos, and I had to buy them. I just had to try them. And honestly, they're pretty good. But you could like recreate the same experience just by like buying those cookies that are shaped like maple leaves and have the filling in them. They basically just made those, but Oreos. Yumer Nikki, Yumie Nikki. How come nobody can spell it right? Chocolate covered bunnies with marshmallows inside? Oh yeah. They do that at Christmas too with Santa. Debating on getting Signalis. Is it a good game? It's not a game I particularly enjoyed, but it has prestige. I know, Mingles, the guy who bought it for me, would say yes. Like, it has an interesting narrative. I didn't care for the gameplay, like, at all. It was confusing. If it's on sale, I guess pick it up. Bunny Girl isn't common. Yeah, fucking Playboy stole all the gas from that. Nobody's like thinking about bunny girls thinking like, oh, cute animal girl. They're thinking a woman in like tights and a weird swimsuit. Humanity has ruined food as simple as a cream pie. It's impossible to say that food normally and not think anything of it. I mean, it is if you're in the know. And that you don't know. I can just say it's a cream pie. There are pies made out of cream. If you put a space in between the letters when you look it up on Google, you will get recipes. Woof. Fuck, that was loud. Alright, I had my volume up. I was listening to something quiet. I hope that wasn't too loud for you guys. I was really quiet on stream. Yeah, I know it was loud in my headphones. I never figured out how to like change the sound of alerts. I guess that's something I have to do through Streamlabs. I don't know. I stopped using their like built-in program, like the Streamlabs program, like because it just the chat function stopped working entirely. Like, it would just get stuck and then zoom up, like, over and over again. Does anybody remember that? It would just get stuck, so I got sick of it, and then I just started, like, just using, like, browser inputs for their donation thing on OBS, because it's just easier. Should be a slider in OBS. I mean, where do I put that anyway? It's in Donos, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Donos is just at 0. Monitor. Yeah, that's on monitor off. So it's not monitoring that. That's just like through my speakers. I don't know how the hell that works. Properties for alert box and select control audio via OBS. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. I guess that would be more convenient. Oh, look, that just popped up. I saw it. Oh shit, no, I'm sorry. No, oh fuck, I killed it. No. I tried to close the window and it didn't work. No. Thank you, Penguin, for being a real faker for 3 months. Your videos you singing Pumped Up Kicks. When did I sing that?
You're a real faker?
Kids with...
That's
oh no,
so
they're quiet.
cool.
They've gone silent. No. Wait, did you guys hear that? That popped up like really loud on here. I don't think I should do that anymore. I'm just gonna leave it as it was. That scared me. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, no, we're not doing that anymore. Because I can't hear it. If I put it like control via OBS, I can't hear it. That's scary. It's too complicated. Thank you, Cabby Bear, for being a real faker for 29 months. That was scary. Think Quebecois treat the Anglophone provinces like Texans treat the rest of the U.S.? What, by like trying to secede? I think Quebec's given up on that. They would not survive. I mean, I guess the only difference is that like Texans, like, they're pretty much just all they're speaking English, right? Like, Quebec is very serious about their French. You know, like the rest of Canada has a requirement that like you have to have things in English and French. Quebec doesn't have like the reverse. They don't require you to have it in French and English. If Texas had like another language they spoke, I know there's like Spanish because it's the US, but if like Spanish was the dominant language in Texas, they would be so much more fucking insufferable about it. Like, I don't know, that's all like American history or whatever. I know, like, I'm pretty sure Texas used to be a part of Mexico or something, but like, I think if Texans like spoke Spanish as a first language, they would have seceded already. Texas has their own French language, the Cajun accent. I thought Cajuns weren't from... I thought Cajuns were like... what's the state? Mississippi? I don't know. Cajuns are somewhere else, aren't they? Louisiana. Right. Right. Yeah, they're not from Texas. I don't know where they're from, but I know they're not from Texas. New Mexico has 3, English, Spanish, and Navajo. Yeah, that's fair. You're currently in Mexico for a visit. Ooh, who are you visiting? You don't have to tell me. You can just say you made it up. Texas used to be bigger? Well, that's impossible, because everything's bigger in Texas. Your family? Okay, that's allowed. Texan accent has a twang to it. I'm from Texas. It's interesting because Southern accent, maybe not specifically Texan, is just about the only accent I can do. Oddly enough, I did do an entire audio in that accent, and it's available for purchase. And the Bunny Girl audio is 200 yen, which is very cheap. Perhaps you would like to purchase. Perhaps you would like to purchase my audios and send me money. There you go. That's not how you spell segue. That's the wheeled thing. That's the thing with the wheels. Segue. It's spelled segue. Segue. This is probably French or something. You have a very specific question? Oh, you know what? Speaking of questions, there's a new ability for engaging with my audience on the chat button that says I can start a Q&A, which is interesting. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that does. If a script was themed around eating a hot pepper, would you act out the process of eating one, or would you have the commissioning party pay extra so you eat a real one, more authenticity? Is this like a kink thing? I'm not eating a hot pepper. Listen, I understand. You want authenticity in the audios. You want it to be real. You want it to be true. I'm not eating a hot pepper. Listen, look at me. Look at my skin. I'm a white girl. And I don't like spicy things. I cannot handle them. They do not taste good to me. They do not taste like food to me. Because I'm so pale. I'm pale and terrible. I'm not eating a pepper. Eat a hot pepper for $200. I do say I'd do anything for money, but I don't need $200 that bad. What do I need it for? I'm already paying my bills. Fuck, I gotta do my taxes. When's the next IRL cook stream? I do want to make my infamous bean burgers again, but I've already streamed that. The last time I did it, it was with white beans, so they'd look different at least. That could be fun. That could be something cool. Families like to claim Native American ancestry and to cover up black ancestors. White passing mulattoes? This is very complicated. Okay, so I'm really sorry. I've forgotten how to pronounce your names. TV head. So you are Mexican. I mean, that makes sense because you have family in Mexico. So I'm guessing you don't look white then. I don't know. Next IRL stream in general? I don't know. Why? Why are you so excited to see me? Trying to trick me into showing my face? You can't do that. You're light-skinned. But do you like peppers? Enjoy mild to medium spice. I don't like any spice. So I'm like, I get really upset when I buy something and it's like spicy. Like those what is it? What's the kind of like chicken that's spicy? They had a sale on those frozen dinners that are really expensive. And I bought one, I think it was buffalo chicken or something, mixed in with macaroni and cheese, and it was spicy, and I hated it because I didn't know those were spicy. It made me angry. I wish I had bought a better frozen dinner. You don't? Okay. A few people have asked if I'm Asian. Yeah. Genetics is funky like that. Mexican doesn't necessarily mean mestizo. I don't know what that means, but okay. That guy. Those butt pics of me were so bad that he literally stopped posting butt pics. My pics were so shitty that he stopped posting. Ass of make you stop posting. You do the light skin stare? I bet I can. I've got the blue eyes that stare into your soul. Hold on. This is a new Hereditary. I don't know. You love spicy food. I can't do it. I'm not strong. Mestizo means mixed Spaniard and Native American. Most people in Mexico are mestizo. Many countries in South America are majority indigenous. Oh. Spanish didn't really care about race so long as you were Catholic. I mean, okay. Either way, they did some fucked up shit there. I got that light skin stare. I don't know. I'm not on TikTok. Is that a TikTok thing? Thank you, Tony. I worked really hard on my eyes. Not really. I took them from a pick crew that doesn't exist anymore. R.I.P. that Miwashiba pick crew. Miss you every day. They did fuck shit everywhere. Yeah. If they fucked up a lot of shit. I'm awesome. I'm so lucky, lucky. I'm so lucky, lucky. I'm so lovely, lovely. I'm so lovely, lovely. Like Valentina hot sauce? Well, that's nice. Is it like a pretty hot sauce? If you're descended from forcibly converted Jews or Muslims, they would treat you worse than old Christian Visigoth descendants. Man. Religion, right? Y'all hear about this? That's a good song. Yeah, I only listened to the Nightcore version. There's a lot of songs where, like, I could not give less of a fuck about the original. I'm only listening to the Nightcore remix. Which is literally just speeding it up. Like... Nightcore remixes aren't even like remixes. They're just like, double speed. I went through a bit of like a Nightcore phase for like a week. And I had like, I listened, like, Judas. I think I showed this video for like 5 seconds before. But if you speed up Judas by Lady Gaga really fast, yeah, this is related to Easter. You speed it up really fast, it syncs perfectly with the Haruhi dance. I don't know how I came to that conclusion. Nightcore is still popular. Slow down reverb. Yeah, that's vaporwave. Yeah. Or not. I don't really. Slow-fi. I don't know. Slow-fi. I love that one remix of Look at This Photograph, but then it turns into a spooky video, but like it's actually a really good remix. I think Valentina sauce is more acidic than... Oh, vinegar. We can get... I love vinegar. I do love a vinegar. I love the vinegar. I'm sorry, Andres. I don't speak Spanish. Nor can I read it. I can pretend. It won't be convincing. It's like I can read French, but I don't think that'll help me. A bunch of tapes, like physical tapes of vaporwave. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I mean, you know, people having like reproduction of vinyl players. That's big. Not so much reproduction tape decks. It's not as much of a thing. I really thought like those analog horror podcasts or whatever really bring back people getting into tape decks, but no such luck. The salsa Valentina is more spicy, but it's still good. You have vaporwave on vinyl? Ooh, artsy. GTS. Okay. I don't... Well, when you capitalize it like that, it makes me think that it's like an initialism. You're forgetting there's someone else named Andres here. Yeah. Yeah, there's Andres, and then there's Andres Gonzalez Alvarez. I'm sure I pronounced that correctly, and it wasn't embarrassing at all. Anyway, listen, let me test out this new feature They made a point of like showing this to me the other day. How do I do a start a Q&A? How do I... It just says say something. Okay. Ask. What is... Is this just like a pinned post? What does this do? Ask. Questions list. Oh, okay. I don't get it. I guess it lets you like submit questions? Somebody click on that, see what it does. I don't feel like testing it myself. I said it correctly? Thought GTS was a K-pop band. No, they went to war. They went to the front lines. How does this work? Like, this is just like an alternate chat room. This is just like a secondary chat room that people are in. What is the fucking point of this? You could just ask questions in regular chat. This is so dumb. Oh, you can't see okay, so you can't see the chat. It's just, it gives me a list of things you've typed in, but it doesn't, like, show you guys what it is. Favorite animal? Red pandas. And make a fake plushie? There's no market for that. I'm ending the Q&A. How do people in your basement? I wish I had a basement. Q&A's over. That was dumb. That was really dumb. If you click ask something, it sends you to a separate chat. You know, we didn't need that. You could literally just ask me questions in chat and I will answer them. That's how it works. That's how it works typically. Adding features that nobody cares about. Hey, you know, I had to reinstall YouTube Revanced because it stopped working. It started doing that thing where it was like, this app does not support YouTube playback, like they did with the old iPhone app that stopped working. They fixed that, like, real quick. But I did change the UI to a slightly newer version of the YouTube app UI. Why does it do that thing where the color from the video, like, bleeds out, like over top of the title, like into the background? Why do they do that? It's very distracting. And like, if you have a phone wide enough that there's like black boxes on like the side of the video, it has like a backlight to it. It's very, very distracting. Why does it keep getting worse with every update? Just stop updating it. Like, you don't have to do this. Thank you, Carson Pinto, for the $5. No question for the Q&A? First been a cat, then a rabbit, what's next? I guess best I could do is like dog ears. Well, no, I can't even do dog ears. Well, maybe if I made the rabbit ears like a specific shape, I guess they could kind of look like dog ears. Or I could do wolf ears. Literally the only two options on Vroid Studio are bunny ears and cat ears. They haven't added any others. They should really add horns. For now, the only way you can make horns is by like doing the thing where you have to make them with hair and it looks bad. It doesn't come out right. They should add horns. Put horns in Vroid Studio. That's all I'm asking. Are panda ears? Well, they should really add bear ears. They're fluffy and cute. I feel like that would be pretty easy to implement. They don't even have to wiggle. Thoughts on guns? Too loud. Not a fan. Real gamers can stuff a Steam Deck in their jean pockets. Yeah, that would be neat, but like, they're fucking heavy. There was this shop that I keep getting like recommended to me through posts on Tumblr. They sell like skirts, like really fancy skirts, and the long ones have pockets so big you can fit a Switch in them. But they are $90, so they look nice. Not that nice though. I know they're an independent clothing brand. I understand they cost more, but I don't want a skirt that bad. I don't even really like wearing skirts. YouTube's doing that thing where the visual part of the stream is freezing entirely for me. Oh shit, that means you're not gonna get to see me do a backflip. Oh, see, I did it. I'm sorry you missed that. Do raccoons have different ears to bears? I don't know, they might be further apart. I have overalls, I could put a laptop in these things. Look, overalls are cool, like aesthetically. They're just a pain in the ass to take off if you have to go to the bathroom. Wear a long skirt like a Sukeban. Oh yeah, like Paper Mario Wiki. Like, she's been like doing all this like new fashion stuff. She usually just wears like t-shirts and long skirts now, but she had like a pleated, really long skirt that went down to her ankles. It was very Sukeban. Oh yeah, when I say Paper Mario Wiki, I don't mean like somebody involved with like an actual Paper Mario Wiki. That's just her name. That's her Tumblr account. She used to be a Clown Depot on Twitch, but then she retired. You're trapped in a Chinese buffet? Why are you there? Why are you in a Chinese buffet? What are you... Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I almost forgot. The new event in OnStars is happening. Yeah. The S in Switch stands for sports. Yeah, Switch is having a new event, and I'm not going for the 5-star. I don't care. Like, I already have like a super cute Tsumugi card where he's got his hair tied back, so I don't need that. But like, I still want to like do my BP. I want to get the backgrounds and the music gems, the MV outfit gems, you know? Favorite Mario game? I guess the one on DS, that's the one I played the most. It was New Super Mario Bros. Hold on. I just gotta do a quick run through, an autoplay. They updated the UI in OnStars, and it's just... Every time they do this, it's like... I guess it's like less taps to do stuff, but it's also wildly inconvenient for various reasons. Galaxy 2. I mean... Like... I didn't... Like, they remade those games for Switch, but I didn't buy them, so I can never play them again. It can't happen. It's not real. Oh, goody. Somebody made a purchase on my booth. This is a booth. That's my store. Yay, they bought the bunny girl. Yay. I am 200 yen richer. Shaking my ears. Galaxy 2 wasn't in that Switch collection? Well, what the fuck was the point then? How am I supposed to play it? Besides, you know, just fucking emulating the Wii, which is easy, but still... It's disappointing. I'm disappointed. Personally. Trying to bust off of that, but my bank hates me. Yeah, unfortunately, like, depending on the country you live in, it just won't take your credit cards, which is unfortunate, I will admit. Just nothing I can do. You gotta start saying, or so I've heard. Yeah. Apparently you can't use, like, certain credit cards there, or so I've heard. Bought VR chat avatars from Booth. I got a question. Do the people that play in VR chat, do they all really have VR headsets? I thought those were, like, so rare. I mean, I know there were so many VR chat, like, avatar makers that they got shit canned on Gumroad, even if they didn't make Not Safe for Work. They just, like, kind of blacklisted the term entirely. You don't need one? Okay. A lot are just on PC. Okay. It's a lot more common to have a headset now. You see, if I'm gonna do VR, I have to at least do, like, one of those, like, you know, those stores that are like, hey, come play VR for an hour. Just, like, pay us to play VR for an hour. I'd have to test it first. Because knowing me, knowing how I reacted to, like, fucking Superliminal, I'd probably throw up. But at the same time, if the movement is going with the movement of my head, maybe it'd be better? But then again, I do wear glasses. You have an idea for your next drawing? Oh, is your PFP, or is that your drawing? Is that you? Did you draw that? Fill in the blanks to unlock your trauma? What are you talking about? That's silly. That's your PFP, okay. You gotta love a TV head. It's very fun. Some people get intense motion sickness, yeah. That's one of the saddest things about Portal for me, is that they removed one of the gels because, like, it made playtesters motion sick. So, like, they were really cautious about all that. And yet the game still makes me motion sick. You can use VR headsets with glasses on, yeah, but is it comfortable? Any fun plans for Easter? I'm having dinner. I'm just gonna have dinner. That's the plan. It's dinner. I don't know. People keep inviting me places. I don't know why. Hold on. I gotta collect my bonus and obey me. I know, like, listen, I know I'm supposed to be talking, but gotcha games. I know, I can feel it in my little bunny heart that the next event in Obey Me is gonna be super fucking huge, and there's gonna be, like, new outfits and shit, so I gotta get ready. I gotta unlock vouchers. I gotta get them vouchers, because I know it's gonna be a huge fucking ordeal. What if they do a part 2 to the vampire event, and all the boys get vampire outfits? What if? Yes, I said my little bunny heart. Do you not see my fucking ears? A wolf girl avatar while we were playing mini golf. You can play mini golf while you're a wolf girl. If I could do it, you can do it. We can all do it. We can all do it. It's true. Is there the one ASMR? I don't make ASMR. That's not real. That's made up. Yeah, look at my ears. My big perky ears. Oh yeah. Who wrote that? Who wrote that? Was it Gideon? It was probably Gideon. I mean, Gideon's like up on the Monster Girl stuff. He's a professional. Are the ears fake too? Look at them. Look at how they wiggle. They gotta be real. They're so real. Hold on. Let me turn up my movement range. Look at how fucking real I am. Unstoppable. Okay, there we go. Putting it back down. Have you read or watched Dungeon? I've watched it. I don't know if I'm current with it though, so no spoilers. There was Yuri. Do bunnies say nyaa? I mean, we don't know. We don't know. Yeah. That was fucking lame. Yeah. 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 There. They honk. I can't make that noise. Huh. 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 Listen. Just because I'm Canadian doesn't mean I can do the goose sound. It's just not possible. Yeah. Getting tired of this shit. I have so many notifications. It's all from OnStars. See, you want to get at least enough ribbons in the event to get the diamonds because, oh, guess what's happening next week? They're doing the thing. They're doing Secret Swan, but different. It's the same gameplay structure. It's fucking merge gameplay, and it's ass. But we get a free Himeru card out of it. Want to do it right this time. And I guess it is also Easter themed because the Nazuna scout outfit has a hood with like long bunny ears on it. It's super cute. Probably not gonna pull for it though, because I don't care about him. Yo, hello Ambiguous, what's good? Gideon's writing a Canadian Moose Girl audio. I don't believe that. That's made up. That's not real. That's not a real thing. Producer said, hurry, they're putting H on a big wooden cross. I don't... H as a Christ figure? I mean, if we're looking for Christ figures in OnStars, I'll admit I don't know all the characters. Your laptop came back. Fuck yes. Yes, girl, slay. Oddly enough, I think the Christ figure in OnStars is Tatsumi. I know that's like fucking obvious to say because he's a priest, but like he got the shit beat out of him. He was like in a coma and like maybe not in a coma. He was in the hospital for ages and now he's finally making his comeback to the idol world. He's kind of Jesus. It's not a Christ thing, they just wanted to do it to him. He deserves it. Like, after all the people that died because of him, he fucking deserves it, like, a lot. I didn't even read through the, like, Great War arc, but just, like, reading the top line of it, the summary, He fucking deserves it. I mean, I was trying to think, like, maybe the original Himeru would be, like, I guess a Christ allegory, because he actually is in a coma, but that doesn't make any sense. Nobody was impersonating Jesus while he was out. Alright, goodbye. TV ahead. I'm really sorry. Your name's very long. And it starts with an X. I should have more fun things on my stream. I should have stuff flying around. I should be able to put my mouse on screen, you could see it and I could look at it. Where'd you get that idea? No, I don't mean things hitting me when people chat. That'd be... Well, frankly, I think it'd be quite silly. And anybody who did that would be a silly person. Like the mouse cursor. Yeah. No, don't cry. Be sad. That is a funny joke. Funny joke. I haven't watched Game Grumps in forever. I think I unsubscribed from them a few years back because they were boring. Just boring episodes. I know there was a whole controversy in the comments section because whoever uploaded them stopped posting the episode numbers. So because obviously if you label something like part 46 or part 12, less people are going to watch it. If you just pretend like it's a new thing, you get more views, but then it's harder to keep track of. Maybe you can make us listen to that air pump again. I mean, I guess my exercise ball might have deflated since then. I don't know. It could have. You never know. Write each episode in a way that you can enjoy them individually. It works, but it is kind of a bitch to do. Yeah. No kidding. But this is for Let's Plays. For them playing through a video game. You'd probably want to watch that in order. How can you pretend it's a new thing when the video doesn't start from the beginning of the game, though? It's very easy. You just put a thumbnail of a video game on screen and just a random ass title that's got nothing to do with it. You're just oh, this is the hardest challenge of X game or something, but you don't say it's part of a series. Put too much hot sauce on your chicken? Why did you do that? I warned you about the hot sauce, bro. Can't handle the heat. How was Frog Detective? It was alright. A little bit, and I like the comedic tone. It's just, very contained, a little confusing. Just the premise, I guess. I'm gonna sneeze. You can only enjoy Frog Detective when Germ plays it. How did he ruin a game for you? Does he give everyone unique voices? Getting facial laser hair removal, but because of that I've had to not shave for a week. What, does it get ruined if you shave it? I mean, that sucks. He did silly voice the rich character. I knew it. Setting the bar too high. My nose. You want to see what growth level it's at the start or something? Bleh. Stupid. Dumb. Made up. They made that up. I mean, I don't know the science, but they made that up. It's a lie. It's not true. Where's the trans from to grow out their facial hair? Well, like, I don't know shit from fuck about medicine, but like, does the hair growth like slow down if you're on estrogen? Actually, you know what? I guess it wouldn't. I mean, I suppose my hair just grows the same all the time. It just grows. Whose idea was that? Huh? Who made that up? Huh? Who's my favorite Pokemon? That's hard to decide. I like Ribombee. And I like Drifloon. That one that looks like a puppy that's pink. It becomes a bear. I don't like the bear. I like Emolga. I don't know any other ones. His favorite thing is round, evil, and purple. I mean, if you want round, evil, and purple, why wouldn't you go with Ghastly? Is that what it's called? The one that's made of smoke and a circle. That one's round, evil, and purple. It's very round. It's a circle. That's what it is. It's a circle. You don't gotta worry about anything. It's a circle. No? Okay. Guess you have to pay for your crimes then. Okay. I'm okay. Probably. I don't know. It's Easter weekend. I gotta deal with shit. It's stupid. None of sleep/drunk. None of you people know what drunk sounds like. You've only seen a movie. So many people, they show up to my stream and they're like, "Oh, you sound drunk. You sound like you're drunk." Drunk people don't sound like this. I know it. I've done my time around drunk people. They don't sound like that. You've texted me drunk? Yeah, but I don't know what you sound like. I don't know. This is not... Listen. One day, I'm gonna get pulled over because I drove too fast, or too swagaliciously, or the police caught a glimpse of me and thought I was a minority. And I'm gonna have to look at them and answer coherently. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it without homeboy being like, "We're doing a breathalyzer." I'm not prepared for that kind of future. But I'm gonna go to jail. Probably. Somehow, some way. They're gonna get me. And they're gonna put me in a cell. Did a collab stream with her, you know what she sounds like? Not when she's drunk. That's the point. How'd you feel if you actually discovered that someone wrote fanfic of you? I mean, it's happened before. I'm kind of like vaguely neutral on that. I don't really care. Picking up your girlfriend from jail? I think I've tried to write one of those before, but I have no idea how the process of picking up somebody from jail works, so yeah. I feel awkward trying to make that scenario happen when I don't know how it works. You ever seen a fanfic of me? It was the old me. There was a time. Actually, I don't know if I should say this because it is a little bit too identifying. Okay, so back in the day, this was my game reviewer Sona. Back in the day, I made fun of some like fucking bad shovelware games for like kids' cartoons. And like obviously I was like, this is bad because those games were bad. And some fucking child, like 100%, this was like a 10-year-old boy. It's somebody very young. Was just like, showed up in the comment section with their fucking South Park profile pic and and he was like, you suck, the angry video game nerd is way better than you, and these games are good actually, fuck you. And I was like, okay. And then he very obviously made an alt account where I don't know if he replied to me or to himself, but he said like, hey, this guy wrote something about you. It was very obviously him. Like, it had like, no, wait, okay, he didn't make like an alternate YouTube account, or maybe he did. I'm completely forgetting. But like, he sent a link to a DeviantArt page where a guy that he pretended wasn't him but was very obviously him because it was like the same fucking name as him, wrote a fanfic about me. Like, it was, I don't even know how to describe it. It was like a hate fanfic. It was him, like that guy, teaming up with a bunch of the characters from like the shitty shovelware games that I had made fun of to take down me, or like me but with a slightly different name. I don't know if he was worried about copyright claims or something. Me and like 2 other YouTubers that I had never heard of that made careers out of like making fun of old video games and cartoons that he didn't like. So like him and all these cartoon characters were going to take down me personally. And I'm trying to remember how it shook out in the end. I kept up with it. I thought it was really funny. I think in the end it was like 12 chapters long or something. And the last part of it was, didn't Robin pull that same shit? No, I mean, maybe. I don't know. If he did, I didn't read any of his shit, because, like, Robin shit was, like, legit toxic, horrible shit you would never want to read, ever. This was just a kid being angry at me. But apparently, I read the last part of the story on a live stream on my old channel, and I was informed during the dramatic reading that he ripped off the finale of Legend of Korra and put me in the villain spot and him in the hero spot. And I was just, it was insane. It was utterly insane. But I couldn't be mad about it, because it's just a dumb kid, like, just taking out his frustrations on me by making a terrible fanfic. Like, I wasn't even, like, offended. It was just funny. That guy made something similar. Listen, every few months I remember that guy exists, and every time I hope, God, I hope he's forgotten that I exist. Please tell me he didn't make a DeviantArt account. Or... No, you know what I bet he did? I bet he wrote some stuff out on some paper and he filmed it with that camera that has like 5 pixels. Or, no, even better, I bet he typed it out on like some computer and then he filmed the screen. See, that's not fun. That guy, he pointed his phone at a Word doc. Yeah, okay, I got it. I got it on the second try. I hate fake just because she subjectively doesn't like something. Yeah, listen, that guy, he's noxious and horrible. Like, the things he's wished upon me are, like, legitimate harassment. He's a horrible fucking person. He's terrible. That other kid writing fanfic where I was the bad guy, that's practically charming. That's, like, it's almost kind of cute. Like, just some angry-ass 12-year-old thinking that, like, I'm the villain of his story because I didn't like some video games. That's whatever. The shit Robin has done is just legitimately horrible. Also, he tried to convince people to pirate my Not Safe for Work audios for him, and, like, nobody did it. He was literally like, hey, can somebody buy these audios for me and just, like, put them up on, like... on like Google Drive or something, and then we will ruin her business. And nobody did it. Even though he's horrible, I still do get a legitimate chuckle out of how incompetent he is. It's very funny. But he is awful. Still sees himself as your nemesis? Yeah, sure. Well, he's got a lot of enemies that don't know he exists, because the other people he complains about are just, like, big animators or, like, popular storytellers. I don't know. Like Dr. Eggman. He wishes. Anyway, don't go to his channel, forget he exists. Just like I try to. Made a whole ass video of me because he was mad I associated with you. Yeah, that happens. Like, I don't know. I can tell he doesn't watch my shit very much anymore because some of my audios have 100% likes. Like, I can see the ratio on my dashboard, like through my videos. Some of them have 100% likes. And if he was still watching me, there would be at least 1 dislike on every video. Because he used to have a system for that. He would encourage people to be like, okay, go to her videos and, like, very quickly before it counts as a view, dislike the video and then click off. It doesn't matter. That's still engagement. If YouTube actually checked the vids, I mean, his original account got banned. And then his second account he forgot the password for. He'll keep coming back, but, like, he doesn't know how to do ban evasion. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Like the new outfits in OnStars, which nobody cares about but me. This new Himeru outfit, he's got, like, a little tiny crown. It's kind of funny. Yay, somebody bought something from me. What did they buy? Yay. They bought the Lamia audio. Listen, I love pretty outfits. It's like, there are a lot of, like, really pretty outfits for VTuber avatars that you can find on Booth for free. Or, just, like, defaults that you might be able to, like, alter in Vroid Studio. They're very pretty, but, like, they're also fancy and ostentatious. I feel like if I wore them, I would be inauthentic. Like, none of you would buy it. You'd just be like, you don't look like that. You don't wear clothes like that. His phone doesn't work and he can't type on it very fast. Why do you know this? This guy is accessing the internet through a fucking PSP. Hopefully we're all having a good time and nothing bad is happening at all. Yeah. I'm super cute. Yeah. That's all that's happening. There's a deal with you and Tumblr shoelaces? I own a pair. I don't know if they still sell them anymore. They probably do. Tumblr's desperate for money. You used to use your PSP for the internet. I use my Nintendo DSi to read fan fiction and nothing else because you could only do like text and image only. There were no videos on the DSi. And then the 3DS had a YouTube app, but it probably doesn't work anymore because the servers went down. Oh yeah, what's his name? JVG or something? That guy that has like all of his towns in Animal Crossing still going on like every version. He's got the original City Folk, DS, 3DS. He's got like, he's keeping up like every town on Animal Crossing. That's his whole thing. And he just posted a video, or an article, I guess, about his last get-together in New Leaf? No. New Leaf, yeah, the 3DS one. He just talked about his final online get-together with his friends in New Leaf because they're shutting down the servers on April 8th, which, you know, sucks. I know there's probably going to be, like, fan servers and whatnot, but, like, still, it sucks. Like, and he also linked back to his, final online hangout in, City Folk before the servers went offline in, I think, 2014. The man's dedicated. He fucking loves Animal Crossing. Like, I do feel legitimately bad. I never would have even thought about it. I haven't played Animal Crossing straight up in years. Like, it still like holds like a very treasured place in my heart, but like just something about New Horizons just, I couldn't keep up with it. It was fucking Jover, but I might go back to it someday. But the thought that you can't go back to like going online with the DS or 3DS, that's a little bit sad. I mean, I guess the DS, well, that didn't go through Wi-Fi, did it? It was just like proximity, right? It would probably still work if you had someone near you. New Horizons was so different, yeah. They expanded it extremely. But I don't know if it was like to the series' benefit. Kind of just became like The Sims. New Horizons feels kind of mid. The way they released it, it was mid. I mean, does it have the roost now? Did they add the roost? Just, I remember making a video about it back in the day because I was kind of pissed. Like, when it was first released, they started releasing new stuff seasonally, right? Like, people hacked the game and they saw, like, oh, there's, like, bushes are in the files, like, you know, the bushes with like the flowers on them, and they got added like in updates. I thought that sucked. I thought that really sucked. Like, you know, like timed events, like you know, like they have an Easter equivalent in there. You couldn't like skip time forward and experience it. You had to wait until the game updated and they added it. I thought that sucked. I thought everything should have been in there from the beginning. Just like, fuck it. Tell a pigeon that you still want pigeon milk in your coffee? What? That's made up. That's not real. You made that up. Like, I can go back to like my old video from 2020 and just be like, seriously, where the fuck is all this stuff? Because it wasn't just events that were missing, it was like the gyroids. Did they ever add those back? Like, did they ever add back the gyroids though? Did they add those? There's like all these characters and like features that were in the previous game, but they never came back. They're gone forever. Oh my god, we just went offline. Can you guys see me? What the fuck just happened? We went offline. Didn't you hear the pop-up noises? Okay, but they're back. Okay, good. Do you guys remember Street Pass? Street Pass fucking rules. And I'm pretty sure it still works. Like, I remember going to a big convention with my 3DS in my bag, and you could fill that thing out for the games. It was awesome. And there were Street Pass games you could buy. Those were fun. Miss Fake, I wish you returned from the stream more. Hey, you know, I'm sure there's probably a way to, like, change the sound that those error pop-ups make. Like, they're like, da-na-na, and it's bad. You could probably change it to, like, say something like, error, or you're fucked. Used to take mine to college and get the same 3 guys over and over. Yeah, that's me in high school. Just replace the WAV file. Nice. It's going offline. I was at MagFest this year and people really wanted a Street Pass revival. What? How's it going offline? I mean, you didn't have to be connected to Wi-Fi or anything for Street Pass to work. Wasn't it literally just like the 3DS sends out a signal and like you get it? I didn't even think you had to be connected to the internet to play it. How does that go offline? Is that just another feature that Nintendo is removing because they don't want anyone to use their old consoles ever again? I fucking hate that shit. I hate what Nintendo has done. Just the pure spite they have for fans of their older products. Like the fact that they pushed out an update to the 3DS and I think the Wii U to make it harder to hack after like completely ignoring it for years just so people wouldn't be able to like hack it after like they've already made all the money off of it. Like nobody's making money off of 3DS games anymore. It's just pure spite. It was all spite. They'll stop supporting features of it. Unless they update the 3DS again, like how are they gonna like forcibly turn it off? Thank you, Jacob CV, for the $2. Easter stuff. Yeah, I know. Yes, I know. Yeah, it sucks. The same thing to your Wii U. I mean, I think it is. They did update. What is it, like Luna or something? You can hack it again. Like it is still possible. It's just more complicated. I don't know. When I found out about that, I immediately like turn on my old 3DS, remove the ability for it to update, and I hacked it, which wasn't too complicated other than I had to take out my old laptop because this stupid fucking PC does not have like any peripheral support. It doesn't have an SD card slot. Doesn't have a CD drive. Doesn't have fucking anything. Hello, Elsie. Elsie in the house. Elsie, have you hacked your 3DS yet? Yes, I highly recommend hacking your 3DS. Because it's not just a case of like, oh, it like unlocks all these features and you can play. I don't know if it like changes how it works for like physical cartridges, because I know those are region locked, but I do know that you can just download any game that you want and play Japanese games. I played a bit of the Psyche K 3DS game. Utterly baffling. Couldn't understand it at all, because it's in Japanese. Didn't look very fun, though. Playing Monster Hunter Frontier while you're streaming. You're gonna fight some Musos. Okay. That's allowed, I guess. You don't know where yours is? Okay. Hack your Switch, then. I never, what's it called? I never even attempted to use the Switch emulator, but I still downloaded that final version of it from that Google Drive thing. I made sure to keep it, because fuck Nintendo. I don't really have much interest in emulating Switch games, because I would much rather just have the physical Switch in my hands and, like, play comfortably in my bed, but, fuck them. Nintendo is an indie Japanese company. That feel when Mario is literally, like, the most recognizable game character of all time. Literally, I don't think you could argue that there is a single video game character more widely recognized across the planet than Mario. Not even the Halo guy. Not even Sonic. I'm just gonna say it. Too bad Citra was taken down. Yeah, I got the copy of it. I still had an old build, because, you know, I tried it out from time to time. It wasn't the most stable. But, yeah. I got the final version of it from that Google Drive. Put some respect on John Halo's name. But yeah. That was, like, the most bullshit thing. Like, the devs of Yuzu and Citra kind of were their own undoing, because they started charging for, like, certain features, which just, like, opened the avenue for them to get sued. I'm not saying they wouldn't have anyway, but they kind of expedited the process. I know I've talked about this before, but the notice that they left on the Citra website that was like, we're so sorry about this, like, we really thought that people were just, like, dumping the files from copies of games they legally owned and not pirating them to play on Citra. And I'm like, shut up, you fucking liar. Like, everybody knew from minute one, the second, like, the Citra emulator came out, you weren't, like, reaching for a physical copy of the game to, like, figure out how to dump it to an SD card and emulate it. Everybody was just like, oh, this game 3DS ROM. That's what I did. Hypothetically. Bubsy's the most well-known gaming mascot. For legal reasons, they had to say something like that. Does it matter? They still got sued into oblivion, didn't they? The more powerful version of Yuzu was behind a paywall. Yeah, that was the problem. They started charging for it, which really fucked them over in the courts. Could have gotten a lot worse, I guess. I mean, especially after, like, what? That guy that Nintendo put in jail, and, like, he owes $1 million to them or something? That's insane. When's the Ouya 2 dropping? Oh my god. How would you react if you got a star on the Canadian Walk of Fame? We have a Walk of Fame? You made that up. That's not real. We didn't have a Walk of Fame. Insane how that guy had the last name Bowser. Also insane how, like, the dude in charge of Nintendo of America's last name is Bowser. He aged a lot. Like, from the first time they introduced him to, like, his most recent appearance at the Game Awards, like, the job has put some fucking stress on that man. Reggie also looked like Bowser? How? Hello, Charlotte. McCrickens. That's a fun name. McCrickens. McCrickens. I don't know. Nintendo's like really upset me lately. I like, honestly, at this point, they make a Switch 2. The only thing that could convince me to buy it is like OnStars. That's literally it. And they won't. Whoa, Jesus, what the hell just happened? I just had a sip of water. God. Breath of the Wild run a better frame rate on Yuzu. Yeah, that's just true. Because, like, the Switch is such an old-ass system that, like, it wasn't even powerful when it came out. But, like, it's so old-ass that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, or whatever it's called, they kind of run like shit and drain the battery super fast because they're too advanced for the console. Tears of the British. You sent me a thing. What was it on Tumblr? It's not updating. Oh my god, I have so many notifications. You're watching me with picture-in-picture? What the hell? It's me, or your voice doesn't sound like it could do ASMR, but you still do so good of ASMR. I don't do ASMR. More fighter pilot ASMR. I'm sorry, I didn't write those. I don't know anything about fighter pilots. Beers of the Bingus. There's huge frame rate drops. Okay, I'm looking at the video. What the fuck? Gosh, muted. I don't know why either. He doesn't look like Bowser. What was he talking about? He doesn't look like Bowser. You kind of see it side by side. I can't. Bowser's a giant turtle man. Who was that? It was Reggie. I don't know his last name. He's just fucking Reggie. It's the face. I don't see it. You know, it is, I mean, good for Reggie. He's retired, but they still invite him to the Game Awards every year. He's got that invite locked in for life. Good for him. I gotta get an invite to the Game Awards and rush the stage. Do you think ASMR roleplay and ASMR are the same or different? I don't know. I mean, there are role plays that are legitimately ASMR. You know, those ones where like a girl will be looking at the camera and she's just like, we're doing your medical appointment. I'm gonna clean your ears now. That's ASMR and a role play. Those girls, they're professionals. You know, they show up on screen with their whole faces and they're just like, I'm gonna give it my all and pretend that this camera is somebody that I genuinely care for, and I'm gonna make noises near it. And then they do. So skilled. What if you were a Musu? What would you do? What kind of question is that, man? Like, what would I do if I were a monster? Just like a big fucking monster? I guess I'd just do big fucking monster things. Do a meme. Among Us. Do a backflip. I mean, backflips are part of the animations that you can do in a Vroid Studio photo mode. Hello, welcome to the Glass Tapping Academy, where we tap on glass for some reason. Okay, literally, one of my favorite, well, actually, there's two of them. Two of my favorite ASMR videos of all time are that guy, what's his face? Ephemeral Rift. Uh, the one where he's got like an entire Plague Doctor series, but my favorite one is the one where like he just takes the Plague Doctor mask and he just taps the camera with it. It's so great. He's just like he calls it a gentle beaking, and I'm just like, this is nuts. There's one video where it actually makes the tapping sounds as he like touches the edges of the camera, and then there's another one where it's just him like moving the beak near the camera and there's no sounds, and both of them are great. I really, really love those. I'm a huge fan of Plague Doctors. Do a 360 no scope. Shot. I hit him. Yeah, Corvus. Very like stereotypical kind of name, but you know. How much does tuition cost at the Glass Tapping Academy? It is fully covered by the government. They're doing it's like military college. Like, this is like a required service. Where'd you get the idea for Gentle Vampire? I'm pretty sure somebody else wrote that. I mean, either way, just the idea of a gentle vampire is like not too far-fetched. I don't think it's that out there. Hold on a second. Am I centered? Do I look centered to you guys? Am I in the middle? This is gonna bother me. Just woke up and realized I've turned into a Neko. Well, that's a roleplay. Also a manga, and an anime, and a movie. I don't know. Portal gun or gravity gun? I've never played Half-Life, so portal gun. Wait, a portal gun only if I can like deactivate the portals whenever I want. Like, you know, some like the portals just sit there if you don't do anything with them. I'd like the ability to turn them off. I just realistically, if I'm living my normal life, like what really, what am I going to use a portal gun or a gravity gun for? I use the portal gun to make my walk to the cemetery a little shorter. I'm just like over there, and then I'm in the middle of the graveyard now. Nobody saw shit. Get the portal gun to do the infinite falling thing, and then die? I don't have long fall boots. Just the gun. I could use it to kill some people. You know, that was one of those, like, classic old YouTube videos where it was just, like, sketches based on video games. Like, Mario eating the mushrooms, but it's drugs. Oh, so creative. But there was one where a guy gets a portal gun, and then some like bad guys come up and they try to rob him, and then he shoots a portal at the sun and then on the ground, and he burns up the bad guys with the sun, and it's violent. I don't know. Aren't you only allowed to use it on a pale surface? Yeah, but that never makes it into the videos. Or wait, what? Well, canonically, well, I guess not. Like, the moon dust makes great portable surfaces, but anything painted white just works. Fortunately, I live in a modern apartment, so finding a white wall isn't going to be a problem, but finding a white wall outside that I can portal to, that could be difficult. I'd basically just be able to use it to make like a shortcut to the outside of the building. Oh, thank you, Infinity Squared. Sucks, you don't even mention ASMR to most of your friends because people judge you for enjoying it so hard. Yeah, well, it kind of got like too well known for like the weird stuff. Like, Oh, what's his face? I don't remember his name, but he was like 19 or something when he started making these like boyfriend videos. Okay, please tell me you know what I'm talking about. The guy that he made a video of himself, like he walks into the bedroom and he sits down and then he has like an argument with you. That's like boyfriend has an argument with you roleplay, or boyfriend sleeps next to you roleplay. That guy got on the fucking news. Like, that became what ASMR was mostly known for. Just, it started off as people making like noises to give you tingles, and then it turned into boyfriend role plays. Like, not just like anime role plays like I do. It was literally just like a guy whispering to you, pretending to be your boyfriend on camera. And there were girls too. You're playing Half-Life right now? How's it going? Did you beat the guys? Thought you wrote the Gentle Vampire series? No, I don't think so. I think that was somebody else. Don't remember who. Sorry. I wonder why the popular female blonde listener wasn't bothered by the mean goth girl speaker's rudeness in your mean goth girl series. Well, I mean, that's all just like narrative convenience and such. Like, if the listener like hates her and she's not gonna talk to her anymore, then like you can't really have a story there. Like, the issue was like she was a bimbo. She didn't really like understand like that she was being insulted. Oh, thank you, AP, for the $2. Where do wolf girls go on a monster girl tier list? What, you mean like, do you mean like as like good, or just like as monsters?
Where do wolf girls go on a monster girl tier list?
Because if we're talking werewolves, I'm not a huge fan of them. You like the ones about being measured for stuff. Oh, those are fun. I think, what's his name? Oh, I always forget his name. A really popular guy. I can't remember his name. But he did one of those, I think. Where, like, you get measured by, like, a demon. But in order to, like, keep the measurements vague, he, like, made up, like, weird, like, denominations of measurements. Like crows. I don't know. Hear ASMR and assume it's weird, or think you're a loser for listening to it because you're socially awkward and just like some attention. I guess that's fair. I mean, to be truthful, nobody in my family really knows what I do here. Can I like, I don't even make like traditional ASMR like in front of a camera. I've done it a couple times, but as far as they know, I just like, I do voice acting and I read stories to people. I do like audiobooks for like short stories. They're all vaguely aware of me, but none of them are like subscribed to me, I don't think. Pretty sure my sister's the only one who really understands what's going on here, but like they can stay as vaguely aware of it as they want because like they're gonna think it's fucking weird. They already think it's weird. They like, and they 100% would not be okay with the porn either. Speaking of, for Easter weekend only, we have the Bunny Girl audio on sale for 200 yen. Please. You can have it for under $2. There you go. It's fun. Listen, I know that's annoying, but it is fun for me. It's fun for me to run advertisements in front of you. I think I've earned it. You know, I don't run ads in the middle of my live streams. YouTube keeps trying to convince me to let them like auto-run ads when they want on their schedule, and I keep saying no. You get one ad on the way in and that's it. But me, I can advertise myself. That's self-promotion, baby. Hey, being judged for shit? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm being judged for shit all the time. Need a little jingle that plays when you show that. Yeah, like I make it a video file. It's like, da-da-da. Sell prawn on the internet. Yeah. Well, like, that used to be how they'd censor it on, like, DeviantArt. Prawns with a Z. Nifty. Really down for the past few months. I understand. Because it's winter. It's almost April, though. We can survive. Okay, so, like, listen, I know I've been flagging in the diet lately. I gained a few pounds back. Not great. But now that April is here again, I can do my summer workouts.
Cool.
Well, thank you, AP, for becoming a real faker. Thank you so much. Listen, it's all gonna work out. I'm always better at losing weight when the weather's nice, okay? Because I actually go outside. You have a lot of stuff on your mind, that's fair. We're all thinking. We're thinking thoughts. It would be absolutely infuriating if a random ad popped up midstream. Welcome to the Twitch experience. I hate those sites. Like, I really fucking hate the Twitch ads. I'm running like a hacked version of the app, and like sometimes I can't even escape them there. They're rare, but I don't know how they get through. Imagine thinking, I'm not doing a lot of that. All the thoughts, my brain is 100% going towards keeping my bunny ears floppy and adorable. This takes a lot of brain power. It is super cute. You know, yeah, and whatnot. But it does make it impossible to think. Making yourself a sandwich because it's fun. I made myself a sandwich. Oh, yeah, that's right. Twitch affiliates have to run ads. That's the craziest thing, right? If you... Like, YouTube gets a lot of shit for running ads on everything. Like, they've even, like, forced ads on people who aren't part of the partner program, which sucks ass, and they don't have control over it, but whatever. Fine, it's their fucking platform. One of the things I do appreciate about the partner program is that I do have a fair amount of control over this. I can set how much the memberships cost. I can choose to just not run ads at all if I don't want to. And yeah, I have control over the ad presence. Can't control which ads, but you know, it's a lot nicer. I don't have to run advertisements. They have to show me flopping around here with my bunny ears, and they can't make me make them money for it. So, LOL. Planning a wedding with your giantess fiance. I don't know how that shook out. Tuna, cheese, and banana. Okay, but you're gonna put them on a sandwich? I mean, listen, this is just me being a bitch because I don't like tuna. I've had some weird sandwiches. You're mentally unstable? Wow, what a surprise. Yeah, I mean, with the ASMR stuff, like, I guess there's the argument that it could, like, send you spiraling, like, further into loneliness, but, like, whatever, man. What's worse, that or just nothing? Emptiness. Gotta fill the void somehow. That's why he's here. Ever play Baba Is You? I should. I really should. Don't get why it should be considered more cringy than dating sims. That's the thing. Dating sims are still considered pretty cringe. They're big, but they're still considered pretty cringe. had a sandwich that was just an entire block of Spam. No cheese. Trans woman calls you a good girl for X amount of minutes. Yeah, it is pretty based. Opinion on the stream shorts? What do you mean? Like the shorts I made out of the stream? Those are fun, but I don't know. I don't know if they're really like... They say it's to like reach out to a different audience, which I guess is the audience scrolling through the shorts tab, which I don't even have access to on Revanced. I guess it's good for getting some views. Just get people in here. That Beans video did pretty good. Do people think dating sims are cringe also? Yeah, they do. Like, they're big. Don't get me wrong. Like, having blorbos and, like, fictional, like, people you're in love with is popular. But in normie society, that's such a weird thing to say. But yeah, to normies, it's cringe. Normies don't play dating sims. They just don't. But they're still niche. Like, if I told my parents that I was playing a game where I was pretending to, like, date, like, fictional guys, they would be like, that's fucking weird. It's not that I think it's bad or that it's cringe, but, like, in polite society, it is seen as weird, yes. YouTube made some live streams into shorts. Oh, do you mean vertical live streaming? Yeah, that's a thing. I'm not gonna do it. Probably. Alright, goodbye, Elsie. I hope you start feeling better. Summer is coming. It's all gonna be okay. Romance novels, dating sims, GFE, ASMR, they're pretty much the same. I'd say romance novels have a bit more respect on their name. Because, you know, it's a traditional format. But even then, like, a lot of women still get shit for reading romance novels. Like, don't even get me started on the men that read romance novels. Like, people do be giving people shit for reading romance novels. Like, a lot of ideas of fictional romance are very cringe to a lot of people. Like, the best you can get away with is rom-coms. And that's only because they made them funny. What's my opinion about the vertical streaming? I don't know. I've never watched a vertical stream. I would assume they're in the shorts tab, which, again, I don't have access to because I turned it off in YouTube Revanced, because the shorts UI is shit. I'd be more likely to watch them if they fixed the UI. And, like, you could hide the UI. Why does it have to be, like, constantly surrounding the video? I need to see the video. It looks bad. I have a favorite romance novel? I don't think so. I don't think I've read a lot of romance novels. Wait, what's the most popular guilty pleasure? Pornography. What else could it be? I mean that legitimately. Like, there are so many people that, like, think they're addicted to pornography just because, like, they watch it on occasion. That's the guilt. It's 'cause of religion. Drugs? You're making a strong case there, Lucy. But I think more people, like, look at pornography than take drugs. I mean, I would assume you're meaning, like, recreational drugs, like... Because I'm sure there's more people taking medications than, like, looking at pornography, but, you know. I'm not a statistician or something? Something like that. It's my opinion on the color baby blue. I could take it or leave it. It's not like... Probably wouldn't wear like a baby blue shirt. Like I don't hate it. I say I brought Mein Kampf to the library. No one talked to me since. Come on. What are you, 10? Like, ooh, I'm so edgy. I read Mein Kampf, and then nobody would talk to me anymore. I scared off all those bullies by being too hardcore and edgy. Like, I'm sorry, that's what you sound like. It's silly. Can't kick the habit of my medication. Me? I gotta be honest. I'm addicted to birth control pills. Need to kick this insulin addiction, yeah. You don't know what that is? You don't know what birth control pills are? It's in the name. Want people to stop being jerks? Impossible. I'm sorry, that was negative. I gotta kick this air addiction. Romeo and Juliet is a symbol of romance. Yeah, it's not supposed to be like romance. Well, I guess it's a romantic tragedy. I don't know. I always forget what it was. Like, the interpretation was like... I don't even remember what it was anymore. Never mind. Just the idea that, like... I think it was supposed to be, like, a parody of romance plays at the time, but, like... one that turned like really grimdark. It was like the Mario eating the mushroom, but it's drugs of its day. Every day just chugging that estrogen. I have to. Listen, they don't tell you this in school, but like all women just have to drink estrogen. All of us. It doesn't matter if you're trans or cis, you have to drink it. Otherwise you die. They're chemically addictive. Yeah, like withdrawal symptoms are legit as fuck. Doesn't mean that you couldn't just be like, oh yeah, I'm done taking these, and like mentally you'd be fine, but physically you'd be like, oh, what is happening? Romeo and Juliet was made as a joke about love at first sight. I mean, it's not a joke. It's a tragedy. It's like a more realistic take on it. Oh, thank you, Pendeguin, for the 5 fake memberships. Thank you. Who's gonna get 'em? Yay. Good pull. Good pull. Got prescribed progesterone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I take that stuff in pills. Not the progesterone, the E. The estrogen. The agesterone. Whatever. Adults screw up love between kids. Yeah, right. Like, wasn't it like the feuding of the families is what led to the downfall of, like, the star-crossed lovers and everything, you know? If their families had just been fucking chill, they would have been fine. Gotta love the estrogen. I'm a fan of estrogen. It keeps my skin from breaking out. I tell you, for like the few years where I was like off of birth control pills, like my face, painful. Like the breakouts like literally hurt. Seriously, if you can get on estrogen, do that shit. Thoughts on the new Sumagi card of... Oh, yeah. I didn't do my work play. Whatever. That doesn't matter. I didn't get a good look at the outfits. Maybe I can check them out now. I mean, I already have a Sumagi card that I really enjoy. It's got him with a ponytail. You can't really beat that. But I'll take a look. The theming of the event is like Switch but sporty. And honestly, most event song outfits are mid. they save the good designs for the scouts and like bigger events. Just most event songs like don't have good outfits. Even the 5 stars. Sorry, it's controversial, but it's true. Anyway, I can look at the outfits. Like, this is one thing that I really appreciate them adding to Global so quickly. The ability to try on MV outfits. Thought my always was nice. I mean, it was definitely, like, fancier, but wasn't great. Okay, let me get a look at this. Ooh. Okay, no, just looking at it right now, I'm like, oh. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot about the... That's not even, like, a rip in the pants. Like, they didn't have, like, a fashionable rip. It's, like, a seam that's just open. Oh, is that... It's like blue camo. No. That's actually so much worse up close. I like the tassel with, like, the Switch logo. That's nice. Oh my god, and, like, the giant thing on it just says brilliant. Oh. Oh. Yeah, and the glowing Switch logos. It's very ostentatious. I guess it's sporty, if that's what you call it. I don't know. It's a bit too much. Oh, and they got a bit of midriff showing here too. And he's got like a shitty watch. Do you wear wigs? Have you worn wigs? Will you wear wigs? I have a Mayawi wig. I still gotta find a cap for it. I need the Kaoru card, but the MV ain't good. Which Kaoru card? Is it like his most recent scout? Because that outfit doesn't look... Oh, you mean the outfit? Yeah. Once again, Kaoru gets stuck with a shitty outfit. I was literally looking at it and I was like, oh, Mingles, I'm so sorry. Like, the thief outfit, not great. This one... Just get rid of the jacket. Why do they keep sticking this guy in ugly jackets? The Gentle Vampire episodes are listed on the available playlist. What do you mean? Yeah, they're available. I don't think I wrote them, though. I recorded them, but somebody else wrote the script. Not making them up as I go. Alright, goodbye, the gentleman. Should probably wrap it up soon. It's been like 2 hours. I want to kiss my girlfriends, but they all live far away. G infinity squared. How come they like have 2 girlfriends? I botched that meme. Whew, my hair. That's bad. 4. Damn, girl. Save some for the rest of us. I love that. I mean, like, I guess it's fun, like, well, it's not fun, because they all live far away, but, like, you know. You're the ultimate lesbian? Oh my god. Yeah, how can you afford 4 girlfriends? How can you afford to buy them all YouTube Premium? How can you afford to send Steam games to all your girlfriends? Did you write more episodes for submission money? I'm pretty sure I didn't write it. I can't write a continuation to a series that I didn't start. That's my rule. Because 1, you'd be able to tell it's different, and 2, I feel like that'd be disrespectful. How can anyone afford not to be poly? I mean, IRL, yeah. You're gonna live in a house, you gotta have at least 3 boyfriends, 2 girlfriends, and, like, somebody who comes over on weekends for the orgies, but like, if you're online, it's more of an expense. That's technically, let's get into a bit of math here. If you are dating 4 people through long distance online relationships, that's more expensive because you have to like be able to like buy flights to where they are, I guess drive if they're close enough. That's like the travel costs. That's more expensive. But if you all live in the same area, you can just live together and pool your resources, then it's cheaper. Once again, the internet makes things way too expensive. I don't know why I said once again. I don't think it's ever done that before. Spent $1,000 on a trip to New York? Please tell me it was New York City at least. Like, tell me you got to see the Broadway shows or something. Tell me you got to see the producers. I saw the producers in New York City. I was a child. I liked it a lot. It was New York City. Okay, good. Like, I'm just gonna say it. It's not worth spending $1,000 to go to New York if you're not going to New York City. Producers was a great movie. Yeah. But ironically, the movie version of the musical was not as good. It was supposed to be 500, but you missed your flight. No, that's like my nightmare. Yeah, so like, for the producers, we were trying to like figure out, oh, we'll go see a musical because we're in New York City. Like, that's a musical town, right? So we go to see the producers, the musical. We really enjoyed it. And then we get back home and we're like, oh, hey, we found like the producers in the video store because that's back when we had video stores. So we got like the DVD. And we were shocked to find out the original producers was not a musical. We were like, oh, this is just a regular movie. The only musical was like the bit where they make the musical that bombs. Accidentally scheduled our trip when Broadway was closed. Broadway can close? Oh, man. But yeah. My family, we like musicals. We don't go to them all the time, but we've got our family favorites. Les Mis, Wicked, Phantom of the Opera. You know, the normie musicals. I've seen Phantom of the Opera on stage. My favorite version is the movie, though. I know it's not good, but I just love the aesthetics. It's just really pretty. Just a fan of it. It's not open during weekdays. Oh, boo. Stupid. That's so dumb. Rather rent something to drive cross country. Yeah, going on a road trip to see your bae sounds like totally like so fun. That sounds so fun. That sounds so fun. But then again, you would be doing it by yourself, so it might not be as fun. But think of all the highways you could see. Picking on Digimon, I watched it as a kid, but I didn't see the first episode until like way later, so I was confused when I was watching it. I was like, hey, how come all the characters don't remember their Digimon friends? It's because it was the first episode. It's cool, Elsie. Like, everybody needs a few minutes. It's chill. Maybe take the train. Okay. Straight up. If I could've... Listen, this is just me, like, talking hypothetically. Like, I was going to see my parents in Florida, because they were down there, and their idea was, like, yeah, you can just fly down, but, like, flying is still expensive. If there was a train that went from, like, let's say, somewhere in the north, all the way down to the south, to Florida, I would have taken that. They don't have trains like that. Cost less, would have taken 3 days. Yeah, where's the high-speed rail? That's for America and here. There's this anime coming out about like these girls on a train in Japan. It also might be the apocalypse. It's an original anime, so I don't know the story. But like, apparently it's just an anime about girls on a train, and I really want to see it. Because I'm a huge fan of Japan's railway system. And trains in general. Just... So many European countries like have this on lock. They're just like, yeah, we've got like underground rail, or like we've got trams and shit. I'm just like, where? Give me those. Give me your dense city planning. Let me be able to walk to the grocery store without it taking half an hour.
That's so cool.
Oh, thank you, Elsie Playset, for being a real faker for 20 months. Thank you so much. I like trains. I am. Listen, one sick as stuff reference. Also, I do have the train autism, but not like the kind that makes me actually know shit about trains. I just like being on them. I don't know shit from fuck about how trains work. I just know I want to be on one. I want what Japan has. There's a lot of things that Japan can like leave, like the sexism and the homophobia and the transphobia and just, you know, a lot of aspects of Japanese society that I'm just like not a huge fan of, but like, can I take the trains? Give me the trains. A high-speed rail between Houston and Dallas. Okay, how far apart are those two? It'd be like, how much travel time would it cut down? There was a competition in Japan that banned foreigners. Oh, right. I forgot about xenophobia, too. Yeah, I don't like that either. Wait, so they had like a Yu-Gi-Oh competition that you had to be Japanese to enter? It was a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Okay. Yeah, great. They still using dual discs or no? Aren't high-speed rails a scam in comparison to trains? I mean, they were in that one Simpsons episode. No? Oh, that sucks. But listen, Japan, they got the bullet train. It's fast as fuck. We need some of those. Okay? I know Japan's like a lot smaller as a country, but like, this is even more of a reason why we need them. We're fucking huge. We gotta speed shit up. Planes aren't the way. I just enjoy any form of transport that doesn't involve me having to drive. So like, anything but like me driving a car. Like, I like walking, I like biking, I can even like rollerblading on occasion. Those are fun forms of transportation. I like trains, I like planes, I like buses. But if I have to drive a car, I'm not having a fun time. Why do you need a complex VR system for Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, so like the monsters can pop up and attack each other like in the anime? I think that would like not look as good as it did in the anime. Your no is for the dual disc questioning? Yeah, I get it. Okay, goodbye, capybara. High-speed rail is actually really efficient. Electrified rails are always more efficient than combustion engines. Exactly. Get some electricity in there. I love that. Let's make the train solar powered. Let's do it. I just want more trains. I'm so jealous of people in places like big cities. Like, I've heard in some places in Europe you don't even have to be in a big city to like have an underground railway. Like, they just have like subways like all over the place. And you just take them. I want that. 259 miles between Dallas and Houston would be like 90 minutes via high-speed rail as opposed to 4 hours. That sounds pretty fucking good to me. Too bad it's only in Texas. Heard about this thing called South by Southwest or something? That's only in Texas too? Like, what the hell? Who wants to go to Texas? If you live in Texas, why? Actually, that was a bit of a funny thing on the Wayne Radio TV stream where he was playing that climbing game that didn't quite go so well. He was saying, like, he hates Texas and he wants to move away. I'd been questioning, like, since he moved there, why he moved there at all. Like, that was years ago, but he was like, yeah, I'm moving to Texas. And I was just like, why? And I've heard, like, through articles that the reason why a lot of streamers move to Texas is because they have better, like, tax breaks for streamers, like, because, like, I guess it's entertainment or something. Like, the taxes are better for streamers, so it's easier for them to, like, live there. But that means you live in Texas. It's hot as shit, and if it gets too cold, the power grid goes down, and you're just fucked. Why do I live in Canada? Moving countries is a lot more difficult than moving states. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Also, I can't leave Ontario. It's great to live there if you're independently wealthy and not a minority or a woman. Yeah. I mean, one of Wayne's defining traits is that he's just a white guy. You do not care about social services or other people's rights. Yeah. I mean, like, considering social services, I literally cannot leave Ontario or else, like, I get kicked off the disability payments, so, I still need those. I really do need those. I have a friend who's a streamer / ASM artist who lives in Canada. Wow. Can you believe there's more than one of us? I mean, it sounds made up. I don't think I've ever heard of an ASM artist who lives in Canada. Her name is Zombie. Oh no. How'd she die? I'm razzing you. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. I'm telling tales at a school. I'm trying to buy a house instead of a condo. Yeah, I mean, if you're just one person, like, it might be nice to own a house to have the privacy, but then, like, maintaining it all by yourself, having a lawn, having a driveway that you have to shovel. Ain't no way. I can't go back to living in a house. The only thing that could ever convince me to live in a house is if, like, it was, like, a really unique house and I could have a trampoline in the backyard. I don't care about having a pool. I don't give a shit about that. I want a trampoline. That's what I want. I want the more dangerous one. Wait, actually, you know what? Insurance adjusters out there, which is more dangerous to have in your backyard? A pool, like in-ground, out-ground, whatever, or a trampoline? Because trampolines, like, you fall off them, you hit your head, you're dead, or pool, you fall into it, you drown, you're dead. Which one is more dangerous? I'm going to say probably the pool. It's my assumption that more people have died falling into a pool than falling off of a trampoline. Statistically. What's the point of all that space when you live alone? Although, you know, Elsie, you're always talking about how you're hitting up the dating scene. Nothing, like, literally, nothing makes you stand out more than having your own place. Like, you don't live with roommates. You don't live with your parents or your family. You've got a whole house you can host. That's a big selling point. I mean, I know you're not looking for gold diggers, but like, women, they value that kind of privacy. I get mortgage rate down for 5% a condo. Getting evicted would be a big fear. What, from the condo? Yeah, well, I mean, no matter where you live, you gotta worry about that. What the fuck? I'm getting the weirdest messages. In-ground pools are definitely more dangerous. There are trampoline floaties. Oh yeah, so you can like jump and like miss the water. Speaker is a Digimon and listener is a newbie trainer. I don't know enough about Digimon. One of the exercise trampolines? Yeah, I had one of those when I was a kid, but like, I don't want to bug my neighbors by jumping on it. Two people a year die from trampolines, while 3,500 die from pools. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Mortgage rates right now are just insane. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, unless you get like really lucky, you're probably not gonna be able to buy a house. Wouldn't want to move to America due to HOAs. Not every neighborhood has an HOA. Pirate the Digimon anime. No. Because I want to watch it dubbed and it's going to have like the terrible 90s dub. And fucking Angela Anaconda is going to be in front of it. See, that was like a big like eye-opener for me when I saw somebody review the Digimon movie. And I was just like, thinking back to my childhood, why the fuck do I always associate like Digimon with that one song by the Bare Naked Ladies? It's because it's in the movie. I was just like, why did they put that song in the movie? It's been 1 week since you looked at me. That number's going up. Ah, for fuck's sake, that sucks. Now, having your own place, it doesn't have to be like, listen, I know you're worried about having too much space for yourself, but they make smaller homes. Not every house is a McMansion. But then you would have to live in a suburb, so I don't know. You get a semi-detached, but still suburb. I have enough anxiety about whether someone really likes me. I mean, fair. I can't really help you with that. I mean, there are people that I just like, I'm pretty sure they don't like me, but like I can't really bring myself to care. I don't really think about other people enough. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't care about other people too much. In Europe we have terraced houses. I don't know what that means, but it sounds fancy. Already threatened hundreds of dollars in fines. Oh yeah, I know. I saw that bullshit Penn and Teller episode. Like, yeah. HOAs fucking suck. But like, you don't have to agree to them when you move in. You don't have to sign the thing. I mean, they might make you before you, like, finalize the sale, but, like, if you can get around it, like, you don't have to, like, listen to it. Okay, goodbye, Infinity Squared. Enjoy your snack. Wondering if they're just into me for the condo. Okay, I don't want to be mean. But, like, yes, living spaces can impress people, It could be a gold digger situation, but like, nobody's gonna hang out with you just for the condo. I don't know. It's a condo. It's just an apartment. It's not detached or semi-detached. It's just attached. I don't really get it. Often the HOA literally owns the property and you're just buying the house. That's so fucking dumb. City council of the town I live in threatening my mom because she has a car parked on her property. That's bullshit. Like, I know, like, recently, I think it was some town nearby, I got, like, an email about it. I don't know why. I think it might have been, like, one of those, like, change petitions that was, like, saying, yeah, they decided to ban camping in parks. You can still camp there overnight, but after sunrise, you have to pack up and leave. Which is, like, another anti-homeless measure that's really shitty. Yeah. Listen, it's like, I'm sure it's a nice apartment, like an expensive one, but it is still an apartment. Hello, random guy man. I mean, I can't tell you what to do or where to live. Like, I live in an apartment. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not leaving till they kick me out of here. Hold on. I turned my phone on. It's still on Sumigi's fucking terrible outfit. Oh, the loops. Oh, it's so bad. The big ass zippers. No. Seriously, what is with the blue camo and like the hole in the pants? No. Even if the outfit was free, I still wouldn't let him wear it. Waiting on mortgage rates. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, those houses, like from the movies. I've seen those in the movies. I saw them in that Winnie the Pooh movie. That was bad. I mean, like, Ewan McGregor was, like, good in it, but, like, it was bad. It was bad. It was pretty bad. What's the current topic? I guess capitalism. I don't know. Dating advice? Polyamory? High-speed rail? What are we talking about? Like 60% of properties here, they're super common. Okay. Is she worried it might draw someone in for the wrong reasons? I mean, yeah, you don't want gold diggers. I mean, I can't give you dating advice. I run a YouTube channel. That was the last person you should take dating advice from. I mean, it's just one of those things you gotta, like, figure out over the course of a relationship, right? Like, does she hang out with you and it's just, like, a low-key thing? Like, just chilling? Or does, like, she want, like, expensive gifts every time? Girl, are you homeless because I want to give you free food? Is that your pickup line? I've never tried that one before. You like my audios? Thank you. I have a style and it's chaos. Not rich, so it's not exactly gold digging. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I feel awkward accepting, like, big, expensive gifts, you know? Do you have a house? Because I think Superman took it 60 miles that way. You don't date? Of course. Listen, all respect to the Arrow Ace friends that are about. I know a few of them follow the channel. I'll be quite honest, I don't know what they get out of it, but good. Enjoy my voice acting. Listen to my voice acting, boy. I just shit my pants gonna get into yours. No. That's... You can only break that out after like 3 years of dating. You're gonna spam Yosha? No, you're not. You're not gonna do that. Unless you want to get banned. So don't do that. I'm fucking watching you. Got my eye on the fucking chat box right there. Oh, it's too late for you. I told you not to do that. I told you. I don't know what Yosha is. It's like Yosha. Yosha is Yoshi, but like spelled wrong. I warned you about the Yosha, bro. I don't know. I don't end up banning a lot of people. Like, unless they're like deliberately like inflammatory. Like, usually people just get like kicked out for 5 minutes. I watched this short Germa compilation where he was like, ban that guy for an hour. And then minus 55 minutes from that hour and ban him for 5 minutes. He seems unwilling to ban people for longer than like 5 minutes. Coming back to this topic, it's been stuck in your mind lately. I mean, I get it. I mean, like, everybody's got romance on the brain. I mean, what the fuck was that noise? I think my webcam's gonna fall. What the fuck? What's going on? It's not Valentine's Day, but, you know, a White Day was recently. They had an event for that on Stars. It was fine. Kind of annoying. You're the night sky because I could look at your curves all night. Is the night sky known for its curves? What? Are you able to control how long people are banned on here? Yeah. I mean, the default is 5 minutes, but, let me look. I'm not gonna ban you, I'm just looking. Okay, let's see. Timeout duration, 10 seconds. That's too short. 1 minute. That seems fair. 5 minutes, standard. 10 minutes, you kind of fucked up. 30 minutes, you're being a bit of a bitch. Stay quiet. 24 hours, get out. So the longest you can ban is 24 hours. I'm probably gonna have to go soon. I've been, like, fucking summoned for Easter stuff. Hey, guess I forgot I had ears. Like planets. You're not seeing planets in the night sky unless you have a telescope. I mean, I guess you can see Venus on occasion. Does it actually have those as labels? No, I made those up. Automod blocked a guy named Ball Fondler. I mean, that seems pretty fair. Found enough Bunnies Say Nyaa yet? I mean, I'll try. Yeah. 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 I'm nyang as hard as I can. Yeah. 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 I'm trying so hard. It's so difficult to yeah. Make the noise of the predator? I've never seen those movies. Think German bans a lot? No, I'm saying that he says ban that guy a lot, but it's only for like 5 minutes. I don't know who that queso is. You can see Mars too. Well, not where I'm from. Bunnies. Bunny. Bunoi. I don't know how to say it. Lots of clicks. There you go. I did it. Did that whole baseball game? I did not catch that. I'm not following him. I didn't catch it. I know he does those crazy IRL streams where, like, one where he was like an archaeologist in the desert, and another one where he was like in a dollhouse, and an invitational for making like houses in some video game. He does a lot of interesting stuff, but I don't watch him. Because, like, his chat's too much for me. I like when you can, like, read a chat along with a streamer and just, like, kind of enjoy it as a community. There's, like, 10,000 people there. You can't say anything. It's all just, like, reaction emotes and people trying to be funny, but, like, their jokes obviously aren't going to be seen because the chat's moving at, like, 5 million miles an hour. There's no chat. This was all in a baseball park. I mean, he streamed it, didn't he? I know he doesn't put the stream on, like, the stream chat on screen, but that is a big part of it for me. If I'm gonna watch a stream, I should be able to read a chat along with it. That's what I enjoy. That's what I like doing. Like bunny, but you put the N in front of the U. Bunny. He was the umpire? Oh, man. Was he banning the players? It was broadcast as part of the German Baseball Association. Oh my god, he's a madman. But, like, I'm not surprised he can afford to do all that. What was it? Like, I'm trying to remember. What were the proposed rules that were, like, gonna come up on Twitch that, like... what was it? It was something about more ads, more forced ads. And Germa was just like, if they do that, I'm gonna leave the platform. So I guess they didn't end up doing it. He ejected someone after they pawed him in the face. He ejected part of the turf. Yeah, I'm bunny fake, but yeah. 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 I'm nyang as hard as I can. It's so difficult. Mascots got in a fight. One of them beat the crap out of the other and drug it into the locker room. And then they started making out. Yeah, that makes sense. I pet the bunny. I gotta get, like, that little head pat gif. I just gotta have, like, a gif of, like, a hand just, like, patting my head. I can see it all now. The bunny. Bunny. Benoy. I think you have a very short version of it, just the chaos. Okay. Oh, that's like a year ago. I didn't know he did that. He's just like a clown. Oh my god. He's got a cape. Okay. Well, that's long. I will watch it later. You name random animes? Not if you're gonna spam them. I'm warning you. Okay, good. Oh, too bad Mingles got you anyway. Like, I was chill with it, but, like, He had the sniper rifle. And watch the whole stream. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. Like, it's a little crazy. What's the most tsundere line you can think of? I mean, the classic. It's not like I like you or anything. Idiot. That's American for baka. Yeah, Mingles has the gun. No matter how good my stream emotes get, or how bad, we're never getting rid of Grandma with the gun. Imagine being like, hey guys, I'm gonna be fucking obnoxious on purpose. Yeah, really. I can't believe that the guy with FNAF in his name was annoying and obnoxious. No way. What are the odds? That never happens. A FNAF fan being obnoxious? No. Never. Not a chance. It's the 50th time Germ has been pied this season. Gotta go cause work on Saturday? That sucks. I'm sorry to see you go, but goodbye. Yeah, on Easter weekend of all weekends, you're supposed to be looking at bunnies. Next year my pie is a cream pie. I mean, I know like weird Germa memes are standard. You put them in all sorts of weird fucking situations. But how many people do you think are like making like unironic porn of him? I think that's true and real. Not gonna look for it, but I think it's real. Oh, what? I'm not allowed to ask the difficult questions? Fine. Forget I said anything. I mean, nobody questions whether or not there's porn of those VTuber girls. I know there is. I haven't seen it, but I know there is, just, you know, statistically. That girl with the shark hoodie, she's in there. I don't know any of their names. They're gonna turn patties into some... Oh, that's gross. Oh, man. If it exists, it's the Rule 34. It's the Rule 34. There's also Rule 63, which I'm a big fan of. I love gender swaps. They're fun. Like, I know everybody says they're like old hat. They're a bit like problematic. But I do like gender swaps. I think they're fun. Don't know about Gura either. Is that Gore? Or is that Guro? Yeah, gender swaps are great. Yeah, I know when I was younger, I was so hyped for that gender swap episode of Adventure Time, and then I watched it and I didn't really like it all that much. I haven't watched the new series either. It's too complicated for me. Doing multiverse shit because everybody has to do a fucking multiverse. I'm sorry, I got a little bit too mad. Not everything has to have a multiverse. You don't have to. Fucking Marvel. We already have Real. He's not a gender swap. He's a bastard. Not really. He's just mean. Yeah, Real is not my gender swap. He's my brother, and I hate him. I mean, like, calling him my gender swap isn't making it weird. It's just not true. It's like, you know, the Vocaloids, Ren and Len. People often, like, see them as, like, twins, or like brother and sister, or like they're related somehow. They're not. They're literally just mirror versions of each other. So like you can actually go back to old like Vocaloid music videos and see people like new comments complaining about how like, wait a minute, is this shipping Rin and Len? Aren't they related? And it's like, no, they're just like reflections of each other. The shipping discourse does get a bit exhausting. But like back in the day, nobody gave a shit. They were just like, yeah, Rin and Len, they look fucking identical, but they're not related, and here they are in an MV making out. Villain teams up with hero episodes, yeah. Half expecting Fake to say I would be a twink. If I were a guy, I would be like a neckbeard. I know the term's fallen out of popular use, bit controversial, but I think that is what I would be. I would be a really schlubby looking dude. Because right now I'm a pretty schlubby looking girl, but like if I were a guy, I would be less cute about it. Like, I'm sorry, like, just schlubby is like the best word I can think about it. I'm a little bit overweight. I'm lazy about personal grooming, so I would just like never bother to shave, and my beard would look like shit. And yeah. What does schlubby even mean? You know, it's just schlubby. Kind of unkempt. Like, wearing baggy t-shirts and sweaters is like, that's cute on my figure. If I were a guy, I'd just kind of look like a stereotypical nerdy, neat sort of guy. If a guy simped for an anime girl the same way you simp for Maui, he would get so much shit for it. What do you mean if? There are guys that do that all the time anyway. Like, yeah, they get shit for it, but like if you're a YouTuber, people just expect that of you. Like, especially if you're like an anime YouTuber, they're just like, oh yeah, of course, you're simping for that girl. Like, an anime girl? Going unsimped for? Impossible. I guess I should look up the definition of schlubby just to make sure that it's not something really offensive. But like, yeah, if I were a guy, I would just look unkempt. Because I don't do anything with my hair, and like I would be too lazy to shave, so I would just have like a really shitty beard. I would look schlubby. Schlubby meaning poorly dressed, untidy, or unattractive. Typically used of a man. That would be me. Just poorly dressed, untidied, and unattractive. I'm not hating on those type of guys. They're just a bit of a stereotype. You would get so much shit for it? Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I've thought about this before, but me being a girl is like, Fake would look like, oh my god, I fucking would look like Wayne. Yeah, he wears glasses sometimes too, doesn't he? My hair's about as long as his is. Yeah, I would look like Wayne. Wow, maybe that's why I relate to him so much. Man. But yeah, I've thought about this, like, sometimes, like, me being a girl is a bit of a shield for me, I guess. This is like getting into gender theory, but you know, it's like popular these days for women to wear baggy clothes that are sort of unfitting, and dressing masculinely is like not too frowned upon in certain areas. So literally, just if nothing about me changed, like my fashion sense didn't change, the way I lived didn't change at all, I would be, I guess, more harshly judged as a man living like this than I am as a woman. it's very interesting, the double standards of this. But I can also say that because I am a cis woman. If I were a trans woman, I would not be able to get away with this. Because, like, you know, the whole passing thing. Gender is very complicated. Like, it's gotta be rough for trans women. Like, there are days where I definitely, like, do not pass as a girl, but, like, I don't have to care about that. Yeah, there's some stuff where you get a lot more shit if you were a guy. Like, yeah. Sorry for calling you out. No, it's just fucking true. I would fucking look like Wayne. I would look like Wayne, but, like, weigh a little bit less. That's it. Like, I don't know. That's so funny. We have the same fucking hair. I have a hard time believing you don't pass, but I have no idea what you look like. If I'm wearing a big enough jacket, I look like a dude with long hair. It's life. Sure, the shit you get as a woman cancels it out, though. I mean, to be fair, I don't think Wayne has ever had the nemesi, or just the enemies that I do. Like, I think Wayne's had a call-out post or two for some dumb bullshit, but, like, nobody was trying to kill him. Hope I still pass despite how schlubby my lifestyle is currently. That's the hope. I mean, like, there was, like, a thought, like, I'm a woman, I'm a cis woman, so this just happened by default. I was just given this at birth. I didn't really ask for it. But I think about it, like, I think about trans women, like, trying their hardest to be feminine, and I feel so bad, because it's like, fuck, it's so much. It's so much that I have the privilege to be able to just refuse to do. Because, like, I'm already here. I don't wear makeup. I don't, like, shave my legs. I know that's TMI, whatever. I don't, like, do anything nice with my hair. I don't dress, like, very feminine at all. But, like, I'm already here. They can't take it away from me. Shave every day, and I kind of worry because I don't exactly look super masculine. I mean, I guess that's the worry for guys, too. Like, they worry about, like, looking stronger and more tough. Been confused for a woman despite having facial hair. I mean, hey, when I was a kid, the first time I ever saw a boy with long hair was at a pool, and he was just wearing swim trunks. He didn't have a shirt on, but he had long hair, and, like, I'd only ever seen girls with long hair before, so I was like, are you a boy or a girl? And he's like, I'm a boy. I'm like, he has long hair. I didn't understand. Being schlubby is just a common state of being. Yeah. Nice gender nerd. Did your mom pick it out for you? Yeah, I guess she did. Sucks. To be quite honest, though, I would not have preferred to have been born a man. I think it would have been way worse growing up as a boy. But that's just my bias, right? I don't... Like, it's just from what I've heard. I have no interest in being a man. And every time I think of, like, what if I had grown up as a boy instead, and just... I just think, yeah, that would have been way worse. Your way of looking at things. Yeah, I like to imagine alternate timelines for myself. There's the alternate timeline where I still work at the grocery store, and that's fucking terrifying. There's the alternate timeline where I dropped out of college to make YouTube videos, which I fucking should have. Like, if I could talk to myself like 10 years ago, I'd just be like, don't go to college. Don't do it. Just make an ASMR channel. Just get started now. Get a good microphone and just get fucking started. Take that blue snowball that you bought in like 2012 and fucking get to it, girl. Just do it. Girls win in society and us men always lose. I'm sorry, but you can't just say that. You literally... You can't just say that. You live in a country where abortion rights just got fucked to death last year. You can't just say that. It feels that way. Listen, not being able to get a date is not oppression. Like, I'm sorry, like, it might seem like women have more friends and are, like, more socially available. You can't just, it's literally not true, though. It's literally not true. Like, yeah, we've definitely made a lot of progress in the past 100 years for women's rights. A lot of people trying to take those away, but, no, that's simply not true. Like, it's just not true. You to your past self, don't worry about being cringe. My past self made game reviews. I wasn't worried about being cringe for a fucking second. I just wish I'd gotten started on this earlier. Oh, fuck yes, arm warmers. Love arm warmers. That's so good. Anyway. See, this is what happens when I stream for too long. I start talking about, like, politics and, like, deep gender theory, and it's all too serious. I need to go. I have a Easter thing to get to, and I also gotta just play through various events and gacha games, because that's what I do with my life. So I need to leave. And we all gotta keep being cringe, though. Do be cringe. That's good. Make it as a VA, we can make a collab. What do you mean make it? Like, you can just ask. You don't have to make it as anything. I don't have high standards. Like, do you have a mic that sounds somewhat decent? I don't know. Anyway, I gotta go. Goodbye. Look at my ears. So cute. Probably, I don't know if I'll have time to stream tomorrow, but I might bring back the ears. Because I'm cute. Goodbye.